Welcome to Tough Crowd. I would like to apologize that I got sick Thursday. I missed the actual show. I had trichinosis and I had hallucinations. And I was very sick. But I would like to say thank you to all the regulars on the show for their concern, because all the guys at work here that you see us as being friends, here's some of the emails and get well cards they sent me. It's unbelievable. Norton, from what I heard, called our friend Robert Kelly and thought the show was canceled permanently, so he panicked. Then he calls him back and he goes, "Oh, it was just for the day. Oh, thank God," and hung up without asking if I was better. Greg Giraldo didn't call. Too busy working on the pilot, Greg. See if I can play the goofy white guy who mispronounces Spanish words on your show. Yeah. Hey, what is that, a tortilla? Mr. Patrice and Keith, I didn't expect calls from, because the black guys can't call their white friends, because if the other black comics found out about it, they get accused of playing up to Massa. Okay? It's true, which is a really healthy way to live life in a multicultural society in the 21st century, like the Scottsboro boys. Now, on to the news. Terrorists bombed the Baghdad hotel that Deputy Defense Secchi Paul Wolfowitz was staying at. I like to say Secchi, you know, mix it up. They missed him by one floor. Wolfowitz is Jewish. You don't upset a Jew when they're at their hotel. You know he was arguing with that front desk clerk the whole, "You're not charging me for the full day for that." Yeah. Oh. I know I didn't tell you about the early checkout. Yeah, I didn't tell you about the early checkout. You just helped me at the Daisy Cutter, taking out the minibar, all right? There's a lot of ethnic tension. The Dominicans were complaining because a character on Law and Order called them animals. I love Dominicans. Everybody knows they're not animals. They're human beings. They put their socks on. Well, all right, they don't wear socks, but they don't wear socks. How are you supposed to do a realistic show about anybody when everybody talks nice about everybody else? You're going to put some Klansmen on TV going, "We're going to hang that African-American." That's why every criminal in the movies has to be this Eastern European white guy. They changed the sum of all fears from Middle Easterners to white supremacists. I can't wait till they do the Osama bin Laden story starring Greg Kinnear. Oh, yeah. NYPD is in trouble again for this video that shows officers kicking a suspect who's already on the ground. Watch, I'll do some voiceover while it happens. Get him, Brian. All right, Sean, kick him. Watch out. Oh, those are my new Timberlands. Where the hell you going? Dressing like the home, but let me tell you, folks, that looked like some beating. First of all, the cops don't make money. They don't get respect. They all have ulcers. If you make an Irish guy run after the age of 30, when he catches you, you deserve a nice hot steel-toed Timmy to the Blue Devils cap. George, what do you think about this?
Well, first of all, everybody wants to know, was the guy black?
White.
He was white?
I think so.
Good. It's about time somebody white get their ass kicked on TV. So they shouldn't, well, you know, it's wrong. You just say, I didn't see anything that happened, really. I just saw him kicking the stuff out of the guy.
Yeah.
And it's just not right. Which brings the phrase, never kick a man when he's down. I say, why not? Can you tell me a better time to kick his ass? And that's what they were doing.
He's a white victim. That's why the only camera shot they had was from the Goodyear blimp. If it's a black guy, there's a guy from CBS there. Dan Rather's a foot behind him.
Wait a minute. It was nothing wrong
you
with
heard
that.
me.
There was nothing wrong with what I just said. A bunch of hard-working cops kicking the crap out of a white guy. Beautiful.
It's about time. It's about time.
I might agree. What I found personally kind of interesting about this thing is that the cop that they're like accusing of doing like the most violent beating and the most kicking, his name is Officer Liza Minnelli. And I thought that was, I said it was personally interesting. I didn't say it would interest everyone.
But the point is this. How do you resist? I mean, there's no incentive to not run if you're not going to get a couple of bonus beatings, is there?
Yeah, but the point is,
answer my question.
why do it in public? Take them back to the police station and kick the crap out of them.
Like the old days.
Yes, seriously.
And take him in the bathroom. You know how they do it in New York.
Oh,
Take
now.
But that didn't even look like a beating, though. I didn't see
really
nothing.
see
They gave a
anything.
couple
What
of
can you
nice
really
sheets.
see?
He was an Italian guy. We take it better than you
He's
do.
got a beating. Anytime you get a pat on the back, you kick somebody's ass, Jack.
But that was
That's
just...
true.
They held back on that one.
They did. Oh,
They held
now
back.
you're saying they held back because the guy's white?
You damn right. That's exactly what I'm saying.
All right, listen. Members of the Dominican-American community are angry at NBC over a racial slur on Law and Order. Look at this.
I won't repeat what he said to me.
Oh, you hurt your feelings?
He's Dominican. They're animals.
Now they're protesting outside of NBC. Now, Keith, Are you happy? This is what your people started many years ago.
Right, and I don't like it. I don't like. Yeah, well, he's right about that. I don't like Dominicans horning in on our business of making white people nervous. That's our thing. How do you guys effectively just piss off everybody? Nobody likes the white man. Mexicans, Indians, white women.
I don't know.
Oh, wait, whoa.
It's true. We're the bad guy now, no matter what we do.
I just think it's limited. Dominicans are kind of new to this arena of stereotyping and name calling. You know, they're just kind of coming up, and I'm happy for them to get out there. But the thing is that there's not a lot of good names we have for them yet. You know, SVU chose to call them animals. I just call Dominicans second basemen. That's when I, you know. So limited arena.
But don't you think the whole thing is, when you're watching a show, if it's obviously a character, this guy's not even like, he's obviously like this flamboyantly gay criminal, and he calls it. If you don't have characters, they're gonna all say positive things about everybody. That's terrible.
How about in no row? You can't protest unless you do it in English. Read the sign.
Boycota NBC por racista B. What's up? I'll blow you up.
There's like 30 people at the march too. They couldn't even afford to get down here.
I got the star that blew up Freddy Krueger. All right, the Catholic Church is telling people in countries stricken by AIDS not to use condoms because they have tiny holes in which HIV can pass.
Who has tiny holes?
The altar boys. All right.
Set it up. Tiny hole.
Come on. Yeah, you're right. You're right. What are we doing? All right, now listen. But let's face it. To me, this is another example. Of course, the Catholic Church is wrong, but people love to get after the Catholic Church. Guess what? In Africa, they work with AIDS patients. They're over there all the time, like 1 million bonos every day. Nobody ever hears nothing from them. They do one stupid thing where they're trying to sell their little agenda, which is not such a bad agenda, of abstinence. And everybody gets on them because in this world they're a safe target. So I say, good for the Catholic Church. It's about time they started pushing people around like they used to when I was young.
I so disagree. I first want to know who's running the Catholic Church right now. Who's really putting this kind of information out there? It's not the Pope. I mean, you see the Pope on TV now, and it says live in the corner. That is not addressing the status of the broadcast. That's the status of his health. That guy can't be doing anything. Don't do it with the Pope and me. I was raised Catholic. I can go over with the Pope.
Hey, Papa. Well, Nick, Nick does an impression of the Pope.
Yeah, he's got the posture of a jumbo shrimp. Don't anybody have sex?
You're gonna go to hell for that.
That's right.
That's the Pope there. You're holding a used condom. Is that his used condom he's holding?
No,
he's holding a prototype. That's a.
What is going on?
I think people can listen.
Court.
I think that's his condom. It's all wrinkly, just like
It's
he
used up. Yeah.
You were all gonna burn it. Holy hell! Notice how Keith's not saying anything.
Catholic Church.
I'm with the whole thing.
With my thing.
But no, I'm against the church saying that, though.
But you're with what I said, which is that at least they do something. Everybody else just
They're dealing with people's lives, though.
The Catholic.
People should. Go ahead, Nick. What are you saying?
Well, the Catholic Church, you know, what their philosophy is, you should only have sex if you're going to procreate, right?
Yeah. Right.
Well, you know, they should tell the priest that. I don't see too many 12-year-old boys in maternity dresses, you know?
I agree.
Well,
I think the priest
nobody disagrees with anti-child molestation, everybody.
But you should have to wear condoms, Colin. That's the thing. You have to wear.
They're saying no. What about? Because apparently
they're saying no.
Because apparently the problems are bigger than just wearing condoms. Do you think little kids in school should have condoms too, or they should just practice abstinence?
It should be the law.
It
should be a damn law, just like seatbelt laws.
You're going to say now.
You damn right.
Yeah, exactly, Mr. Catholic.
Yeah, it should be a law. I'm wearing a condom right now.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Thank you.
Wow.
It should be. It should.
Future civilizations will study commercials to see how we lived. We'll be right back.
Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn is brought to you by Sony.
Really hard to say this, but you are my shining star.
With the new Sony DVD Handycam camcorder, you don't just make movies, you make DVDs.
All right, let's pop in the DVD.
Hi. What are you guys watching tonight? On my shining star.
That's a good line.
Introducing the DVD Handycam from Sony.
In space, no one can hear you scream. In the theater, everyone will hear you scream. Alien, rated R. Wednesday, only in theaters.
You see her, she sees you. Good thing Icebreaker's intense flavor crystals give you crystal fresh breath. That should help you break the ice.
Get the cool.
Icebreakers, and new Icebreakers Unleashed, the best way to break the ice.
Strike.
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 Strike. Strike.
Strike. The Entertainment Underground. Union Turnpike, New Hyde Park.
Why dream about the good things in life when you can have it all? Order Playboy TV on demand and escape with live call-in shows, director's cut movies, and exclusive original series. Subscribe to Playboy TV on demand and get a chance to win a trip for two to Jamaica at the Hedonism 3 Resort in Runaway Bay. Playboy TV on demand available on IO digital cable service for only $4.95 a month when you also subscribe to Playboy TV monthly. Call 1-888-550-9855.
Jim Norton is a cheapskate. If you just saw him last night hunched over the table with a piece of chalk trying to complain about a $15 loss that he took at the club, the money he makes, it's disgusting. Now, that has nothing to do with the show. We had to say it. And you saying you don't have my number, I was sick, I could be dead, and you would give a damn less. The only one who called me was Nick, and that was because he was in Youngstown.
You changed your number. You changed your number.
A lot of people are happy the Yankees lost, folks, and I don't like it.
Oh, I love it.
I blame the man in charge, not Steinbrenner, God. Now, my first question, are the Marlins cheaters, Keith?
No, they're not cheaters. They're not cheaters. I'm happy that the Yankees lost because it stops a spontaneous Puerto Rican Day parade from happening. What? I'm sorry. Oh, come on, man.
In the preseason NBA action this weekend, Kobe Bryant received a standing ovation from the crowd in L.A. as convicted rapist Mike Tyson held up a sign to support accused rapist. Future rapist LeBron James asked where the bitch is at. Colette, what do you think about this?
Well, look, I think people will support Kobe in this thing, even accused of rape, because he's cute and he's young and he's a superstar and he's good looking.
You sound like a white whore.
Wait, hold on!
Don't yell at me.
White whore?
You're the visitor here. Don't yell at me.
The only reason I believe...
She was dressed just like you the night you got raped.
Oh. Nobody likes a rape joke more than me, Nick.
Like a Colorado hooker.
Thank you.
Colorado.
Please, can I just finish, though?
Go ahead.
Rape me later. Hear me now, rape me later.
Go ahead, Wrangler girl.
Hear me now, rape me later.
All right. The thing is, but I don't think you'd see this kind of support get behind somebody like Dikembe Mutombo. All right? Because he's not as cute. People might say, ooh, he's scary. He probably did it. Even consensual sex with him is rape. In some people's minds.
You're missing the whole point. It's California, okay? It's a state that it's going in the toilet, okay? It's run by Latinos. They hate white people out there. They threw garbage at a U.S. soccer team a few years ago. They hate anything that's white, okay? That's the blueprint for this country for the future, so good luck, okay? And another thing. Listen.
What the hell? Yeah, wait, where was Kobe Bryant?
It's a minority-driven state. It's ultra-liberals. It's a crap. It's hole of a state, and that didn't surprise me, okay? Let me finish, okay?
Jesus Christ.
It's a three-parter.
But what are you talking about?
Kobe went for...
Listen,
what I think...
The Kobe rape.
I am.
Okay, go ahead.
I am. There's an anti-white male sentiment out there, okay? There's an anti-white sentiment, period. A black guy can do anything he wants to a white girl. Cut her throat, rape her. That's the times we're living in, folks. And if you don't believe me, watch the... Thank you.
All right, ladies.
Get out of George, yeah.
You believe that?
Do I believe it?
What?
He believes.
Why are you shocked? You've known him for 8 years.
What? You don't believe it?
I believe plenty of it.
What? Wait a minute. You're both racist, both of you.
Both of us.
I know he is.
I'm not racist, but what he's saying obviously is true. Is that what happened when, I'll tell you exactly what happened. The black people in the stands stood up and started cheering Kobe. And the white people didn't. And then they're looking at the white people like, what's
So
up?
you better stand
and
up.
the white people stood up.
You better get up.
That's not what happened.
Yeah. Oh,
They were
that's
cheering.
not by that.
How about the fact that Kobe went 4 for 14? You know, they should have put some pubic hair around the rim. He might have went up.
This guy's really a racist right now.
No.
Right.
Racist. Jesus. Are any black racist?
I just say it wasn't nothing to do with that. It was the fact that, you know, that it's too much. Women, you don't know about the whole rape thing. It's just too much. It's too big.
You're going to tell me if a white guy raped a black girl, he would have got a round of applause at the game as a
Big
player.
cheer. And that would be accepted by everybody.
Don't say rape. It was alleged.
Sexual assault, excuse me.
It's alleged. He didn't necessarily rape
What's the blood? What was the blood from?
What was the blood from?
Yeah, you heard me.
He had a big boy. What do you want?
It wasn't a big boy, it was a hoagie.
Wow.
No, I'm saying like this.
Wow.
I think the whole thing, it had nothing to do with race. That had nothing to do
Now,
with
wait a
race.
minute.
That's why
Everything has something to do with race.
It did have to do with race.
Everything has to do
So
with
they
race.
stood up because a black guy raped a white woman? And
No.
Come on, you out of your damn mind.
No. But he's saying that if that had been a white guy, nobody would have stood up.
I'm telling you what it's about. It's
and I'm telling you
What
what
is it about?
It's about
It's
this.
love. It's the people love.
Thank
If you
you,
show
George.
respect, people love Kobe. That's why they stood up for him.
They-
Wow,
gave
what
him
a
respect.
deep country.
Yes.
Once again, if you really want to argue the Kobe thing, once again, after the game, I don't hear a word out of any of his teammates supporting him. So let's be real.
Everybody supported him.
They do not. They go like this. I guess it's up for a jury to decide, and then they move off. That tells you something's up. Come on, you know the players know him better than anybody.
So wait a minute, let me ask you, do you think it's anything to do with race? Answer that.
We're talking-
Yeah, shut your trap. Do you think it's anything to do with race? Yes or no?
Do I think what part?
Why they stood up and
Why are they supporting him? Does it have to do with that he's black?
Yeah. I think it has to do with race and that. If it was a white guy, they wouldn't have stood up.
I think Kobe's never going to be able to get room service.
You can believe that.
Did I say that?
Hey.
I still want to discuss, before we go on, why you don't think any of the players are backing him. Let's be honest.
The players are backing him.
They're not backing him. Come on. You watch the
Are you in
post-game.
the locker room with him?
I'll go to the post-game interview. They're standing on TV.
What's his name?
They're talking to me and the other fans. And
Tom Malone quoted last night said that's the place he needed to be, back on the court, and he's comfortable there.
exactly.
Yes, he did.
As if to say, when he's off the court, anything can happen.
scary,
Get him
yeah.
back on the court, he's comfortable. Karl Malone should mind his business. He doesn't know Kobe got there 6 months ago.
What difference? You don't know who the Kobe is.
I know all about it.
Yeah, oh, good.
It's true. Karl Malone knows him better than me. But
Kobe's got that right
I still
face.
say it's not even Kobe. It's the other players. They say Kobe hangs out by himself, goes in a room, locks himself in. Who knows what he's doing in there?
Well, what would you do?
Plus, he's a-
I don't know. A lot of people have a lot of secrets. I've been known to have some aberrant behavior even in my lifetime, and I'm a clean cut type. According to experts, watching just one commercial, I don't know, I was trying to get us to go somewhere.
That was a good try.
It was a noble effort.
Keep on with the Kobe stuff. We'll find something else.
All right. Well, according to experts, screw it. Screw it. Go applauding the commercial, standing. Oh, we don't give a damn.
On a new Crank Yankers, before Dennis can pop the big question.
I need an engagement ring.
That question pops him.
It's gonna run you $75.
Oh, God! Oh, I knew it! Crank Yankers, tomorrow at 10.
Get an all-new South Park.
Wednesday at 10 on Comedy Central.
The 7-passenger, electronic 4-wheel drive Acura MDX. Power and safety, living in perfect harmony.
The #1 movie of the year is finally on DVD and video.
Righteous!
Packed with an ocean full of bonus features. Walt Disney Pictures presents a Pixar Animation Studios film, Finding Nemo. Own it on DVD and video Tuesday, November 4th.
When Taco Bell first created the Zesty Chicken Bowl, we thought we'd freshly prepare them right at your table. We still freshly prepare them, just not at your table. The Zesty Chicken Bowl. Tender slices of grilled all-white meat chicken, seasoned rice, 3 cheeses, crisp lettuce, and fiesta salsa. Made right when you order it, so it tastes even better. For fresh-made taste, think outside the bun.
For your most important messages, reach out on the wireless service America trusts. AT&T Wireless.
A swarm of TIE fighters can be a deadly nuisance, but if you lead your shots, you'll squash those little womp rats like the vermin they are. Be smart, be victorious.
Rebel Strike, rated teen.
Folks, so many things we took for granted you can't count on anymore. Even the Supreme Court wants to take the words under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance. It's like times like these, America's turned to wisdom from the past. You know, there's a wise old saying by Benjamin Franklin. The only 2 things you can count on is death and taxes. That's how he used to talk, you know? Let's check in with our experts live via satellite. Here they are, death and taxes. Now, you two have been linked together for so long, I can't remember a time when you weren't together.
It's just not working out, Colin.
He's seeing other people.
I'm not seeing other people. I'm taking other people. That's what I do. All I do is take them to the great beyond.
Oh, you wouldn't know the great beyond from Bed Bath and Beyond.
I don't understand you. Nobody understands you. It's like I need an instructional booklet, a CD-ROM, and an accountant from H&R Block just to figure you out.
Now, Death has a point, Taxes. You are complicated.
Hey, I'm not the one who took John Ritter.
He had a bad heart.
He had a hit show. It was good for at least 8 years, and I got 33% of his paycheck.
No, Taxes has a point, Death. Maybe you're going after the wrong people.
Well, look where she goes, Colin. She always says that she's going to education or health care or jobs. The only place she ever goes is the military.
So what? It's national defense.
You kill more people than I do.
You took Johnny Cash and left Saddam Hussein. What the hell is wrong with you?
Well, at least I go after the poor and the rich.
Wow, folks, I guess the 2 things you can't count on are death and taxes. Just one more question for Death. I shouldn't ask, but can you tell me when will I die?
When haven't you died? By my count, between your act and your show, you've died 16,429 times. You die again right after commercial.
Oh, I'm glad you didn't see me open the GQ Stupid Man of the Year Awards where I really bombed. Hey, thanks. I hope she ordered you.
Oh, that's a great idea, Colin.
We'll be right back after this commercial.
This week, Robert Evans and Slash will change everything you thought you knew about soup.
That's magical, man.
It's an all-new Kid Notorious, Wednesday at 10:30.
This is the best soup I've ever tasted.
It's hard enough rushing through a stressful world during your waking hours. So why add to that stress in bed, tossing and turning on an uncomfortable metal spring mattress? You deserve a good night's sleep. And that's just what you'll get with the Tempur-Pedic Swedish Sleep System, the only mattress that uses the gravity-defying Tempur material originally developed by NASA. Instead of uncomfortable metal springs, the Tempur-Pedic mattress uses billions of viscoelastic memory cells, This soft yet supportive material automatically adjusts to every curve of your body, providing a weightless-like sleep surface that you have to feel to believe.
It feels like it's actually forming its own glove to me.
I can't really find an uncomfortable position.
It's like nothing I've ever felt before in a mattress.
Now you can feel it for yourself. Call and we'll rush you a free sample of the revolutionary Tempur material, along with this video and information kit. You'll learn how metal springs create pressure points that cause you to toss and turn. Tempur-Pedic reduces pressure points so you can get a better night's sleep.
The Tempur-Pedic mattress is unique in that it is firm, but yet it molds to your body, thus relieving those pressure points and allowing you to get a much better night's sleep.
First night was amazing. The second night, I woke up the next morning, no back pain. And I've always had back pain. I was sold after 2 nights.
And because Tempur-Pedic doesn't transfer motion, you'll never disturb your partner. Look how this glass of red wine doesn't tip over, even when she jumps up and down. Try that with a metal spring mattress. Don't be fooled by imitators. Only the Tempur-Pedic mattress uses the revolutionary Tempur material originally developed by NASA. Tempur-Pedic, changing the way the world sleeps.
Call 1-800-406-0505 for your free video, information kit, and Tempur material sample. Tempur-Pedic, the Consumer's Digest Best Buy Award winner.
Strike.
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 Strike. Strike. The Entertainment Underground. Union Turnpike, New Hyde Park.
Artistic, creative, fun, good pay, cool people. What more do you want?
If you're looking for a job in the exciting field of graphic design, call Briarcliff College at 800-906-3200.
With graphic design, you get the program with the creative edge.
We can train you for creative careers as art directors, graphic designers, web designers, and more.
Graphic design has it all.
Call Briarcliff College now at 800-906-3200. Call now, 800-906-3200.
Well, folks, you know, magician David Blaine has pulled off some amazing feats. Buried alive, right?
Right.
Closing the ice in Times Square.
Right.
Getting people to watch this kind of stuff and things. He spent 44 days recently in London, suspended in a lucite box. Why lucite? I don't know what that is. What should his next trick be? George?
Yeah, what should his next trick be? How do you stay up there for 44 days? How did he relieve himself? You know, sexually I'm talking about, you know, up there for the, 44 days. I'd have been, you know what I'm saying? If you want to impress me, lock himself in a box with Richard Simmons for 44 days up there and there like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to impress me? Go up to Harlem dressed as George Bush with a $50 bill hanging out of your back pocket. You want to impress me, okay?
Colette.
I think David Blaine's next trick should be to live inside my vagina for 44 days. Because the thing he really needed in that last stunt. Now hold on now. Oh, we were friends earlier. Because the thing he really needed in that last stunt was a tighter box. Okay? Oh, yeah, great. Let me be clear. Maybe I have to clarify. I'm not saying I'm as tight as a paper cut. I'm just saying that my vagina is a little tighter than a lucite coffin. That's
fair enough. Right. Keith.
Wow. Damn. Okay. This is what I would do with David Blaine, that jackass. He really bugs me. What I would make him do, I think he should prance naked through the cafeteria at Rikers Island, holding the bar soap and asking if someone can help him find the shower. Then see if he can escape from the prison in 44 seconds with nothing but his DNA.
All right, Nick.
That's not mine. I didn't write that.
Well, he spent 44 days in a lucite box. His next stunt should be spending 44 days in a bathtub, scrubbing his filthy ass with a wire brush. Why? Because I went 4 days without showering in a hospital. I came out smelling like a dirty diaper that had been lost in the back of a minivan for the entire summer. Luckily, I was dating a girl from France. She didn't mind it.
Well, but I'd like to, I'd like to say one thing I've never gotten the opportunity to say. That was really consistent. All 4 of them Act 4s stuck. Yeah. P.U.
P.U. too.
This is Comedy Central.
Not fudge and ass, go fudge yourself, but you get the fudge out.